Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we got a nice little cigar. And I say little because this is going to be one of the shorter cigars, but don't let looks fool you. This is the new Viaje Daisy Cutter 2020. You'll notice right away that band is a little bit holographic looking. Well, it is. It's the first time they've used a holographic type ink. Now, this is also it's been 10 years since the Daisy Cutter has been out. 10 years. They announced that the Daisy Cutter would be returning in the original 4x54 size, which is exactly what this is, and the all-Nicaraguan blend, which is what this is. Comes in 25 count boxes. Now, as short as this is, and I've already had sample, it does burn it very slowly. So we're going to get a nice burn time out of this. But as short as this is, the WMD, which is also out this year, let me take it out of its cellophane, is actually 3 3/4 by 54. So you'll see, lining them up, the Daisy Cutter is light years longer, a whole ½ inch. There is your density. And it has a density. For a 4-inch cigar, you will feel this in your hand. So that's sort of the long and the short of it. Welcome back, Daisy Cutter. So let's get right to it. The 2020 version of the Viaje Daisy Cutter. Okay, those of you who are sharp and on the ball know that I gave you the wrong size of the WMD. It's 3 3/4 by 52, so it's just a wee bit smaller, shorter, and less ring gauge. This is a full 4 by 54. Good draw, has just a touch of firmness. Basically a perfect draw. Very sweet cold draw too. But that little holographic dude there looks pretty cool, doesn't he? It's not the first time we've had a holographic cigar label this year. Remember just a week or so ago, the pupil archetype had one. First flavors are just perfectly sweet. There's a cedar citrus combination that is rich. You get more of the orange citrus notes mixed in than you do the cedar, but you can tell they're there both. Quite a bit of brown sugar, quite a bit of cinnamon, quite a bit of a very creamy nutmeg, which combines, it tastes like, with the caramel that's also in there. Very sweet up front. Now your lower level notes, aside from the nutmeg, if you want to call that one, there is a little bit of leather right before you get to a nice black coffee base. It's a very leathery black coffee, if there's such a thing. There's black pepper at around 8. But what you're going to notice different with this cigar than other Viajes is the immediate sweet notes. And it's not fooling around. I mean, it's just really, actually rich. So it's a really good start to me. So let's, and you know what? Because this thing burns so slow, I will be able to do this in thirds. I doubt it'll change much, but let's just see. Here we go. Here we are at the first third. Well, you want to see the band. I'll show you the band. There it is. Nothing has changed. It's just like I described the initial flavors. I would say it's medium to full bodied. And the finish has some of those citrus notes, some nutmeg, a little leather, and really good lingering black pepper. But a cigar is just, as far as from the standpoint of flavors, it is really good. You've got a lot of nice sweet flavors in this cigar. That juicy, rich tasting cedar citrus, primarily citrus, caramel, brown sugar, cinnamon. The lingering black pepper as I speak to you is just all over. And the nutmeg is so creamy, it makes the front end flavors accentuated. It doesn't hurt them. The light leather is nice. It's got a lot of nice upper end, a lot of nice lower end, mid range as far as your nutmeg. It's very good. This is very good. For the first third, which can you believe the burn time? And we still have that much left. Doesn't look like much shorter than I started. But first third, I'll go 95. For me, all day long, 95. I'll take a box of these. So that's a really good first third, really good start. Let's see what the second third has. Well, we're into the second third. Still great burn time. And the cigar has changed just a little bit. Let me try to describe it. It's more of a cedar now with just hints of the citrus. So they've swapped places. Plenty of brown sugar, cinnamon, caramel is still there. The nutmeg is a little subdued because the leather is a little more prominent and it's a little earthy now. And it's a nice black coffee base. Those changes did not hurt it a bit. It made it interesting, but there's still great flavors. It's very close to full body. The finish is unchanged. But the cigar just continues to be very good, and it's very slow burning. I mean, you're gonna think time-wise, you're gonna think you're smoking a Toro or in excess of that. But I'm maintaining 95. I'm still loving the flavors in this cigar. Very good. Now, the WMD is a Maduro version, I believe. We'll get to that later on, but it's supposed to be a little stronger than this. We'll see. But this cigar is very good. And barring anything crazy in the final third, it's going to be something you need to look for. Down to the end. So let's wrap it up. How about that burn time out of a 4-inch cigar? I tell you, slow burning. All right, being overly critical. Here in the final third, the leather notes actually greatly decreased. And I like them. They're still plenty sweet. Got a lot of cedar, touches of citrus to influence it. The brown sugar, no problem. Cinnamon. Still have a little caramel there. The nutmeg is also somewhat decreased when you have the black coffee base. There is some nutmeg there, but it used to flow into the leather and then the black coffee, and now the leather is just really gone. south. But I like the leather. I like the way it was. Now, when it started, it was extremely rich. It's sweet now, not as rich. So I'm going to critically drop it to 94 because it's still good. I mean, it's good. But that's being critical, and that's my job. The finish, basically unchanged, just pretty close. It's not full-bodied. It is full-bodied. So your overall score is 94.67. I mean, really excellent cigar. Anxious to see what WMD is going to be like. But as far as this cigar, find it. Now, I did check. Small Batch Cigar, one of my advertisers, has them. The WMD is sold out, but they have the Daisy Cutter, and I suggest you grab them while you can. So there you have it. The Viaje Daisy Cutter 2020, 94.67.